I'll state the obvious. ABA sometimes gets a bad rap because people perceive it as lacking connection, emotion, attunement, so many of the things that we know humans need in order to thrive. So we really do need to applaud those of you who are moving away from behaviorism, I say with air quotes, and like you said, ignore the crying, it's all attention seeking, whatever. No, first things we need to do are update our nomenclature. Attention seeking is actually connection seeking. And as Dr. Ross Greene says, all behavior is communication. He didn't say only for neurotypical kids or only for people outside of the ABA field or only anything. No, it's everyone all the time. If there is a behavior, it is communicating something about the person's inner world, whether it is a young child or whether it is a fully grown adult like you and me. So how we figure out the special space where we can still get the work done while also showing up for the human in front of us and saying, this isn't a script I need to follow. This isn't a to-do list or a task list. This is a human. And if they feel that I care about them as a human, then we can start applying the tools. But the connection has to be the foundation of everything. So even in the ABA world, it is so important, and I'm so grateful that you're normalizing that as part of the discussion, because it has to be there before anything else will quote unquote work. So I think that really needs to be our launching point. The other point that I really want to call out that you touched on is poker face. Okay, I can tell you without a doubt, please never take me to Vegas and ask me to gamble for you. I have no poker face, right? This thing does not hide my emotions. So I will not succeed in the gambling field. However, it's important, regardless of what we do, maybe with the exception of gambling, we need to show up as our authentic self because our nervous system has really only two options: show it or suppress it. Suppress it isn't healthy for us. We are not doing anyone a favor by sucking it up and pretending everything is fine if we too are dysregulated. This is for a couple of scientific reasons. Number one, it's horrible for our own body. If we are doing nothing but shoving down our own emotions all day, every day, we will feel the fallout, short-term or long-term, if we are in emotional suppression mode on a chronic basis. The other thing is that it actually creates a whole lot of confusion for the person we're working with. Because verbal, nonverbal, child, adult, doesn't matter who you are, you can tell when somebody is not being authentic. There are beautiful things. We won't get into the details of neuroception and interoception and all of these things, but essentially our nervous system is always scanning the proverbial room and asking this one question: am I safe? That's it. Am I safe? And if, again, whether I'm a child or an adult, if I show up, and let's pretend for a moment that Stephen is in suppression mode, I am smart enough, just because I'm a human being, to say, I don't think he's being authentic, which translates to, I feel less safe with you. And now, if you're trying to get me to change my behavior, I'm going to feel that it's manipulation rather than authentic connection. So then the next part of the discussion might be, at some point, how can we authentically express what we're feeling without inappropriately putting on the recipient of our feelings, our feelings? So how can we do that in ways that do no harm, but also create trust and emotional safety? I'm going to pause there because that's already a lot, but let me check in. How's that feel to both of you?